Hi guys, welcome back to the podcast. This is Adult Content with me, your boy Sean, and today I'm not alone. I have my wifey. This is my producer now. Wow, last time I'm a
Understudy.
producer.
Understudy producer.
Understudy the producer. So what we got you to do is send in your problems, and then we're gonna read. So I sent her all of your problems, questions or situations, and she will pick them and read them, and then we will attempt to answer and give you unsolicited advice.
No, and a disclaimer is that this is just for fun.
Of course, everything I do is just for fun. Even if I do something serious, nobody will take me seriously. So my whole life is just a joke to y'all anyway. Yeah, then?
Okay, let's go to the first question.
Okay.
Okay, the first question is, worried because I have been trying to find a partner for the longest but cannot.
Worried that I've been trying to find a partner for the longest but cannot. So I'm guessing longest time but cannot.
Okay, so I think this person is probably has been single for a while. Maybe we can try answering the question from a guy's POV and a girl's POV.
Oh, okay, fun. So a guy's POV of this question would be, I'm worried because I cannot find a partner for the longest time.
Yes.
What should I do?
Yes. You'll be single for the longest time and you
Okay, so
cannot
if
find a
you've been
partner.
single for the longest time and you cannot find a partner, then my question to you is, have you been trying? So number one, have you been trying? If you have been, if you're like me or like us and we are very introverted people who just want to stay at home and don't want to go out at all, then that's not trying. You have to go and meet people. If you don't meet people, how you know whether you'll meet a partner or not?
But it's so hard to meet people these days though.
It is, but you have to go out and still do it. Right? It's still human contact. You have to still find human interaction, right?
But if you're a guy and then you just, how do you go out and find people like on the streets?
Now, I think nowadays it's a bit different. The landscape
Online
is different
dating.
because now it's more social media, online. But then your online platform, your online personality, online persona, and your online person is not always gonna be like 100% genuine. So it's different from, okay, finding someone and finding a partner is two different things to me. Yeah, to find someone that you want to be in a committed relationship, I always say find someone that you can first be friends with and do life with. So you have to have a hobby. Find like something you are in.
Go to spin class.
I mean, come to class, but that can be a hobby as well. But then very hard to it's a great place to meet people and find friends, but it's a horrible place to talk to people because you're in a class, maybe after class lah. But the idea is find a hobby, find something that you can be interested in so that would make you interesting. Then at least when you find a friend to talk about it or somebody that you hope can be a potential partner, it can be something that you guys can do together. Right? If you do something, I think doing things together fun. Right?
I guess this is also applicable to girls, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's quite straightforward lah. But from a girl's POV, then how?
Actually, you know what? I was looking at the question again because this person says that he or she is worried, but maybe what this person just wants to hear is like, oh, there's nothing wrong with being single.
That is also a good POV. No, that's a great point. That's a great angle to take as well. Like there is nothing wrong with being single.
Yeah.
There is nothing
worrying about being single.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about anything. I think you are confusing loneliness with fulfillment. I feel like you cannot confuse loneliness with fulfillment, and you feel like you are unfulfilled because you are lonely and you don't have somebody. I know a lot of single people who are living their best. Oh wait, sorry, shaking the camera. I know a lot of single people who are living their best life because they are fulfilled with the work they do. They help out in charities, they go and do business, they meet their friends, they are out there hustling, doing things that they enjoy, right? So happiness should be the goal and not being with somebody. I feel like once you so this little quote that I heard recently is something that is quite fun. Successful people are not necessarily happy, but happy people are always successful, right? So if you want to make happiness the goal, right? So try to do things that will make you happy lah. Yeah, hobbies, friendships, and whatever makes you happy. Then you don't have to worry about being alone, right?
You can adopt a dog.
Adopt.
Responsibly.
Call ASD.
Call ASD.
In this the number below. Or is there a number
There's a
to
link.
call? The link, how to put link? There's a
Can just put a link.
I put a website.
Website.
There's a website?
Yeah, it's a website.
Website. ASD. Adopt.
Responsibly.
Yes.
Okay, next question. Actually, it's not really a question. It's more like a statement. This person...
We ask for problems anyway, so...
Yeah, this person is feeling jaded after hearing so many people having midlife crisis and then affairs. Well, that's a very broad statement.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, like Annie.
Yeah, that's it.
Feeling
Sad face.
jaded after hearing so many people having midlife crisis and then affairs. So must be in that order lah. You must have a midlife crisis to have an affair.
Yeah, you must have had a midlife crisis first and then an affair.
But okay, so midlife crisis, why? Okay, so the question is, why do midlife crises happen to people? Is because, as I was saying, they are unfulfilled in the beginning, right? So they are already on a path that is leading them astray and they are not close to their purpose, or they don't have that kind of meaning in their life when they do things or are with someone. So if you're talking about within a relationship, I feel like if you guys are already straight away or like veering off course and doing your own things, or like you already like feel unfulfilled in the relationship and you're just there for the sake of being there, then like after a while, once a trigger happens, or once you hit like, for example, midlife, or once like you lose your job, or once you want to change job, or something transitional happens, then your world collapses because your foundation isn't strong, right? After your whole world collapses and then you're like, I'm in turmoil, I'm falling, help. And then after all that, then you find somebody who can give you comfort that your partner cannot give you comfort, and then that's where affairs happen lah, right? So like what you said in the beginning, communication, or finding that nice foundation as a couple in this context helps, I feel. See, guru.
I wonder if this person is feeling jaded because they're experiencing it themselves, or like maybe they're in like a relationship and then they're seeing the people around them in affairs.
Oh, I mean, number one, why you so kepo, right? Everybody is going to go through something lah. And people are not worried about your problems. Why are you so worried about their problems? So I mean, but if you want to be kepo lah all the way, but never ask you to go and get involved, right? So if you are jaded, that means what? You feel like your hopes and your ambitions and your potential hooks or relies on their happiness. Cannot what?
Maybe this person is feeling jaded because, like, I don't know, I guess if you see too many like failed relationships and people having affairs, it kind of causes you to lose hope in relationships as well.
Yeah, right? Then in that case, you should lose hope in humanity, full stop. Right? We suck. Right? We are the worst species ever, and then everything you give us is we will break one.
Yeah, but midlife crisis is very common though.
Yeah, it's common. That's why you don't have a foundation.
I'm having a midlife crisis myself.
My midlife crisis, baby. Okay, now since you brought it up on camera, you have to tell everybody about your midlife crisis. Yeah.
Save it for the next episode.
I'm
gonna need like 5 hours.
5 hours? We only got 10 more minutes in this podcast.
Okay, moving on to the next question. Want to exercise but forever tired and no time to exercise. Oh my god, this person sounds like me. That's me.
Want to exercise but forever tired. Okay, so the thing about tiredness, right, that I've learned is that you are never really fully tired. So you think you are tired. So your brain is created or designed for survival. So we are all like designed for survival, right? So the moment we feel like a little bit of fatigue, that's kind of like 60% of what you are feeling. So even if you're in class or you go to and do a workout, or just like you had a very long day, that's like 60% of your day. Imagine, right? So you had a long day, you went for maybe you exercise a little bit here and there, or you are very just physically tired or mentally drained, and then something happens, like an emergency happens, and if you say you are so tired, you shouldn't be able to move, right? But if it's an emergency, you are motivated enough to stand up and carry out whatever things you need to do to rectify that situation. So you're never really fully tired. You just complain and tell yourself that you're tired, which is okay. And as long as you, I feel, have a proper schedule, and like what I said, you gotta make happiness your priority, right? So when it comes to wellness, I mean, this is my priority. When it comes to wellness, is you gotta take care of your wellness now, so you don't have to think about your illness later, right? So like, if you don't take care of your wellness now, down the road it's gonna be way worse. You don't have muscles to like tahan your old age. You don't have all the insides to like take care of your outsides. Then how? So you will only get more fatigue, or you will only get more bogged down with life, and life is not gonna like slow down. You have to strengthen up. So a little bit of discipline goes a long way. But also, I know a lot of people don't like, okay, so there's motivation, so you need motivation. Then there is discipline that you need to train and start building. And then you need to find joy. If you don't find joy, you don't find what you do happy, or whatever you are trying to exercise, you don't find fulfillment in that, then you will never do it. So for some people, spin is not their thing, so don't do spin. Some people like lifting weights, then if lifting weights make you happy, do that. Some people like yoga, some people like Pilates, some people like spin, some people like running, some people like climbing, so many things. Though everything's out there, so you can always find something that you enjoy. Then if you want to go deeper, there's motivation. You can find people to help you do it with. If you want to find discipline, there's more habits that you can create. Then you want to find joy, you must find the dopamine, serotonin release while you exercise as well. Every day you sweat a little, also good lah. Show. Right. Is that you, right? You say that's you, right? That's my sermon to
It
you.
sounds like me.
Scolding you.
But sometimes, as women, we have hormones. So our
You have to
hormones are
you throw that card, I cannot say anything lah. But I say learn to regulate and learn to like arrange your time now.
and stop eating trash. That's my advice to myself.
I want to advise that to myself. If I stop eating trash, my body like men's health already. But like,
This is the part where you put the screenshot of the men's health.
Hey, that one I diet for I diet for a year and dehydrated. I didn't drink or eat. Like, I fast for full water, full everything for almost 4 days before they shoot. And still they had to take my love handles behind.
I have you take.
Yeah, must tape your love handles, my love handles.
How much more time do we have? How many more questions?
Just answer.
Okay. The next question. I think this is an interesting question.
Okay,
I want to know also. Do guys really friend zone anyone, or is everyone potential as long as they are his type?
Do guys really friend zone?
I think what this person is trying to say is like, do guys really friend zone people, or will they keep everybody as a potential?
Oh, depends how mature the guy is lah.
His type.
I think.
Do all guys even have a type? I don't think so.
We are animals. Men are trash. I can say it because I'm a man. Yeah, but useless are they think with their opinions anyway. So as long as they want something or they feel like they should go for, do guys really? I'm reading the question. Do guys really friend zone anyone? Okay, no, you can. There is always a possibility of friend zoning somebody.
Have you friend zoned anyone?
I don't know
before?
what is friend zone or like how these millennials work. I'm a boomer, but like, friend zone means what? Like, you can only be friends with somebody and cannot be something else. That's everybody, what?
Like, for example, when you meet a person, right? And then you don't really, you won't see this person as a potential like date. Like, you wouldn't want to be with this person.
There's so many people.
Like, you just treat this person like a friend. Like, there's no way y'all can be together. Or will you keep this person as like a potential, like KIV kind of thing? I'll keep my options open in a sense, I guess.
I think for guys, it's very simple. It's black or white. If you like somebody, it means that there is always an option. You will try. If you game enough, you will try. If you fail, you will try again. If you don't get the hint, and then you keep trying, you wear the person down, and the person's like, okay, fine, finally. Then you try, and then you realize that it doesn't go that way. Then, okay, you leave the person or whatever, then something bad happens. But if there's a negative, and then you're like, okay, I don't really like you as that kind of a romantic partner, but you're a great friend, then everybody else is in the friend zone. Right? Every guy has a female friend. Right?
So the answer is yes lah.
Guys, the answer is yes. We can friend zone people. Sometimes we don't like this, we don't like. Doesn't need to, like, it's not every female. We are dogs, but we're not dogs. You know what I mean?
Okay, but to this person, if you're like a girl, I think don't waste your time. I feel like if a guy really likes you, he will try.
Yeah,
You
he should.
know, like you
He must
deserve
make his
better.
intentions known.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They will work. I mean, men are born hunters, right? They will
Born
hunt.
hunters. I like when you speak
they,
hunting to me.
they will like hunt for whatever they want. So if they're not like going after you, then forget it. Just move on.
Yeah, I also say.
Yeah. Okay. I think how long has it been?
It's like 5 more minutes. You can ask more.
Okay, we
Yeah,
ask
ask
one
more.
last question.
We
It's
still have like
another.
a lot of questions, so maybe you have to do part 2.
Yeah.
But you're doing very well for your first time producing.
Yay!
Yeah, I love.
The last question is, how do you know you met the right one? At what moment? It's all relationship questions. I love it.
Oh, this one is relationships today. I don't think you will ever know.
Is there really a right one? That's the
Because
question.
I mean, up to your beliefs lah. Like, some people believe in soulmates lah. Some people believe in right timing lah. Some people believes in the cosmos. To some of you, like astrology lah, Mercury lah, all these kind of things. So if you believe anything, then everything is divine intervention. But like if you don't believe in anything, it's just cause and effect. Then there is no right one. It's whatever. The right one is the person that you put in effort with, lor.
I feel like there isn't like a one per se.
And to put that kind of pressure on someone is quite cray.
Yeah.
You cannot just go to somebody and just like, you are the one. Then if that person do anything wrong, how? Then that's why we have, kids growing up in houses with all this kind of like emotional trauma because parents stay together when they clearly shouldn't stay together, and then they feel like, okay, to make this relationship work, we bring a child into the world who never asked to be born, by the way, and then you just like bring the fella into the
your
world.
trauma.
Yeah, then the fella like no choice, now you have to pay bills lah, I have to deal with my parents being divorced lah, I have to fight here, fight there, and everything. Then you are unwanted child. It's like a lot of things one. Yeah.
Actually, I have a theory that I apply in my own life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you know you've met the right one? I think it's important for you to fall in love with the person's mind,
Mm-hmm.
like how the person thinks.
Yeah.
Because I think that's something that doesn't really change.
Yeah.
Yeah. But people change, right? But the way a person thinks about things doesn't really like.
Yeah, I understand what you're trying to say, but also like neurologically, like brain patterns, like we change our mind quite often depending on how much we grow and what new experiences we are exposed to. So like a lot of it is you fall in love with the person, mind, body, and soul, I feel. So body, of course, we understand.
I love your body.
Oh, you love me. There's so much to love right here. Then what's I'm saying? Oh yeah, mind, body, and soul. So soul is all the personalities, the quirks, the small things that the empathy, the warmth, the coldness, whatever you that makes a person, the charisma,
the beliefs,
the belief systems, the values, the core values. And then your mind is how the person thinks and how the person problem solves or think about things. So it's not so much about what you think, because sometimes what you think can change. If you get new information, then you're changing, elevates and evolves and it changes, but it's how you come to that process. So sometimes people cannot stand someone else who has a very different process of thinking, because sometimes it might take very long. Sometimes you are the kind of person that like, I need to gather all the information I have first before I can make a decision. I need to lay out everything in front of me and then do a pros and cons list and then come up to this decision. And to do that, then it becomes sometimes it becomes very fast. Sometimes you like, there's a creative way to do it, So if you enjoy, if you have the ability to be exposed to that, then I feel like, okay, you can, match with somebody that way. So you must match with the process, I think. Welcome to my TED Talk.
Deep.
Like my belly. Deep. Okay, 20 minutes already. We can finish this episode and then do another one soon.
Okay.
Now I look like telling ghost story,
The sun set already.
Yeah, we talk. The sun was up, but she made me re-record this whole thing. She made me re-record this whole thing just because, like, okay lah, she was her first time producing, but I love.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Hey, don't you have like a farewell thing, like a sign off thing? No, as in like someone.
No, I don't even think anybody is patient enough to reach here. The only
That's
person that
true.
reached this
Me,
part of the
lor.
podcast, yeah, is you. The only person that actually listened.
I
This
listen to
podcast is just for
your.
you
I
only.
listen to all your.
This is our
podcasts.
therapy.
This is our therapy.
Our couples therapy.
Couples therapy.
Okay, bye.